For week 11, we're going to get into coding scripts. So this is a lot more like programming. And what you're going to need to complete this week is a textbook assignment and a lab assignment. In addition, we have a quiz. And then there is an extra credit opportunity for test number 3, questions that majority of you missed, or quite a few of you missed, I created extra credit on. And as far as what we're covering this week, as I mentioned, it's scripting. And so we get into how to create scalar variables, which is a variable with a single value, and table variables. And then we talk about how to print them, how to do temporary tables. And then we get into basically selection statements, and this is very much like regular programming. So in SQL, there are if-else statements, but instead of having curly braces to enclose a block, you have a begin and an end statement. We also have looping. So there are while statements in SQL. And then again, instead of using an opening and closing curly brace, it's using begin and end. And just like regular programming, you can have an if-else inside a loop, or you could actually have a loop inside of a if-else. So it's really important that you read through this and take a look at the examples. There is error handling using try-catch, like there is with any programming language. The benefit of using try-catch is that if there is an error, it typically allows the script to continue running. There are a couple different system functions that are useful when we get into scripting. One of them is identity. And if you have a primary key that's automatically generated, it'll retrieve the last one used. Another one is row count. So that'll give you the number of rows that were affected by the last command. So make sure you read through this material. And once you are done, you are going to do the textbook assignment. And there are videos up top for each section. Once you finish that, you're going to work on the lab assignment, which gives you additional practice. And you'll notice that the first task involves variables, and we have temporary tables, we have if statements, and you get to make up your own. And if you want to create commands that utilize your final project, you can, or you can use any of the other tables that are available. Okay, and if you're not sure of what to code, look at the example in the lecture and look at what we did in the textbook assignment, and then do something similar. Okay, and then once you're done with all that, you've got the unit quiz, and then you've got the extra credit. And if you run into any problems, if you're trying to put a command together and it's not working, if you email the command to me, that usually works better than a screenshot. If you email the command to me and I know what table you're using, I can duplicate it and then I can tell you how to fix it. It's harder to do that when you send me a screenshot. So any problems, send me the command and I'd be happy to help.